mi spiace non parlo italiano, spero. Allora, inglese. First, I would like to thank Emanuele for choosing me to do these two exhibitions in Artisella, and also very much to Anna for inviting me to exhibit in this very special collection here at Villa Panza. It's an extraordinary collection. I saw it for the first time last year and I was completely astonished by the clarity of vision and the sense of one collector amassing an amazing amount of work on a very special and specific theme. So it's a great honour. Thank you. Of course, the marble for the pieces that are in front of the building here came originally from Italy. It's got this extraordinary figured quality to it, and having taken it to England and carved these shapes and named them Shapes in the Clouds, of course I have encouraged this terrible rain that we have this evening. It's rubbed off. I took marble from a beautiful, warm, sunny country and infected it with English rain. So for that I apologise. My work, increasingly I'm interested in trying to work in ways which explore the relationship between the tendency for things to form patterns and the equally strong tendency for things to actually have randomness and variation. And this has become something very important in my work. In these particular marble pieces, the forms themselves are highly ordered. They're derived from what happens when you stack spheres together. And of course, that's a fundamental way in which our universe fits together, from an atomic level through molecular and crystalline structures to galactic and planetary patterns as well. It's very fundamental, and therefore it's not surprising that when you stack spheres together in a systematic way, they produce curvaceous, rounded, and I hope sensual versions of the five fundamental polyhedra, what are known as the five platonic solids. Because of that highly ordered structure in the forms themselves, I chose this completely mad, wild, highly figured marble from Toscana called Rossellana. It's not a material I would choose for many forms, but for this particular, for these particular very ordered forms, for me it was perfect because it's like clouds, it's like mixing liquids, it's like when you look at a planet from outer space, the weather systems, and of course when it was formed originally in the ground many millions of years ago, it was actually liquid. So it's like literally petrified chaos. I don't want to talk too much about the work because I'll bore everybody, but the other piece of work that I have here, the Shapes in the Clouds are here for 1 year. The other piece of work is here permanently, and again that deals with this tension between chaotic form, and this time the form is chaotic. It's a boulder which is formed by innumerable chance events over a geological timescale, and I have imposed a geometric structure onto it. So in a sense, it's the mirror image, or the other side of the coin, from the Shapes in the Clouds work. Anyway, I do apologise for bringing this terrible English weather this evening, but I would again like to thank everybody who's been involved, including Giacomo, who's somewhere here, who's worked very, very hard, and everybody at Artisella, and everybody who's been involved here at Villa Panza. And thank you again for inviting me.